Alright, are you ready for this, princess? Here we go with a new game. Hi, hello, I do this every time. I'm just gonna interrupt real fast before we get to the game to let you know to go watch the previous episodes. Do not watch this episode first. I mean, you can watch this episode first. I'm not gonna stop you. No one's gonna jump through the screen. Possibly. But the thing is that you're going to be confused. This game has so much going on with it that you need the pretext. You need those other videos. So I'm going to link the playlist up there. It's down there in the description. It's all over the place. Just make sure you click it. You watch those first. Then you come back here, loop around, and watch this one. So I will see you back here if you are new. If not, and you're regular to here, we were continuing.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Oh, is that it? Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods.
Shut up.
You're here.
Shut up. We don't care about what you have to say. We are gonna go see the princess because we successfully Mordored her. Okay, and this time we're gonna go see her, and instead of going with the cheater, we're gonna go with... Who are we going with? You know, we'll explore some options. We'll explore some options that we don't normally get. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead.
Oh.
And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Well, you know, man, maybe I just needed a repeat.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
I feel like... High voice of the cold, nice to meet you. I feel like maybe I would have preferred the cheater. I would have maybe preferred the cheater. You're a little dark. You're a little dark, man.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
I'll proceed.
A warning before you go any further.
Honey words, lie, cheat, steal, bang, chapow. Ka-choo! Dead. Princess. But she was dead, so we don't know if she's gonna be mad, or if she's gonna be glad, or if she's gonna be alive. What if she's not even there? What if we meet the hands?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Dude, you always bring on my yawns.
She won't be a problem.
Okay. You scare me. You give me the heebity-jeebities. Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
We did actually murder her, so how is this gonna work chapter 2-wise? Any new words about that mirror?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table,
Yeah.
the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
It does track why he never sees the mirror, because he is the mirror, and he himself cannot acknowledge himself because that's how he was programmed.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
Piano just started out of nowhere. Yeah, no, I care whether or not I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I'm just double check. You know, you never know what'll happen. What if we don't look at the mirror? You know, I am going to retract my intrigue and we're just gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
She's dead. Wait, approach the mirror with the blade?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Oh, I thought I could stab it. I was so excited to stab him in his little soul piece.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I don't think I look ridiculous.
But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Funny thing about that, Mr. Cold, is it's actually very important. Very, very important. I should have stabbed it when I saw it last time rather than asking questions. Let's go!
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
If she's alive?
The room below is silent.
Is she actually not alive?
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
We told you! We told you she was dead.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
Yeah.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Okay, I know we thought we met Ghost Princess last time. I think that was just a different kind of ghost. This, however, this is definitely Ghost Princess.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
Oh, she's adorable! Oh my god, she's so cute. I wonder if she's gonna kill me. Knife ain't gonna do shit, though.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Whoa. But she's still shackled to something. Does that mean she can't come near me? She also seems really friendly. I mean, look at that face, man. And she's even waving at me. That's nice.
Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Possess us.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Hi.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
With what? Are you gonna slay the knife first, then use your ghost knife on her? No. I know I was all about murdering the princess, but here's the thing. I already murdered her. As you can see, she's dead, and therefore I get to explore things.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, see, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened, okay? We killed her.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened, but you have a job to finish.
I finished.
Finish how? We already did what you told us, and now she's a ghost. You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world. I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after?
You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
I like Mr. Cold. He's a little creepy, but damn does he get to the point.
I'm not going to lock you anywhere.
What an interesting choice of emphasis.
Okay, team, I'm out of thoughts here. A lot of different options. I'd love to hear your opinion.
We could always try violence. It's worked for us so far.
It has not. It has not worked for us because the last time we tried violence, we ended up in the void, and in the void we had to murder ourselves, and now we're back here.
She's a ghost.
Who says ghosts are immune to violence?
Common sense?
There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter.
Fine, then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us.
I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then?
We could always ask her what she wants.
Solid.
Oh, for the love of... Don't do that. Whatever she wants, it will end the world.
And is that really so bad?
Yes, it is by its very definition bad.
But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants. Or just leaving her down here. Though ignoring a problem is rarely a solution, is it?
Okay, Princess, we're just gonna lay all of our cards on the table. Okay, we're just gonna put everything out there, and then you're gonna help me decide how we handle this. Wow, your face is weird. Okay, so after I killed you, this cabin just drifted off into the long quiet, which is me. I drifted off into me because I'm the long quiet. That doesn't really add up. It teleported is basically what I'm getting at here. It wasn't really in the woods anymore, and apparently time stopped meaning anything, but happiness was still there. Happy totally existed. Everything else, though, didn't for some reason. And I had to murder myself to escape. So technically, we're even, right? You're cool with that? We're even? You're cool with that?
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
Uh-huh.
After everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
I feel like she might be being sarcastic, Hero. If I'm being honest with you, she's gonna swap soon, and she's gonna be very scary. I can feel it.
She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
See, there it is.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
Yeah, okay. That sounds fair. That seems like it's fair. Do you know why you came back as a ghost?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you?
Of course there is. You can give me the only thing I've ever wanted. A way out of this basement. The place won't let me leave. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
That'd be dull, anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
I was starting to feel sympathetic for you. I was starting to weigh my options. But that right there, I don't need that hitching a ride. Oh, you can wobble, ain't that great?
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Oh, if that's what it is, then yeah, definitely. I'd love to know what that's like.
She is.
Oh!
And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Yeah, but wait. So would I be scooped up by noodle arms, or when you think about it, I have a piece of her and she has a piece of me. So if she inserts herself into me, I could have said that so much better, then we would both become whole again, right?
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Me too.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I think we will. That sounds great, man. Do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Can you just keep the spooky face to yourself, though? Like, while you're doing it? That'd be great.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
No problem.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
I miss these moments with you, narrator.
See you soon.
That was unnecessary.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
No. This is good. This is going exactly how I'd like it to.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
That's temporary. She'll settle herself. She's just getting all comfy in there.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
But we don't die.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yes it is.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
No, that is Mr. Narrator.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
She's got a point.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
Never, not once have they listened to me. As a matter of fact, sometimes they just take control of my whole entire body, which you should probably be concerned about. He does have the ability to do that.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
So obvious.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, I'm already loving this. Can we just take her along for every playthrough?
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Yeah!
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Oh no, it's way too late. Unless I stab myself, which I've already done that. Wasn't a fun experience. Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
Oh?
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Yeah, you aren't. Normally you'd have taken control of my body already.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Oh, that's right. Me and the princess, or rather I was made. I don't remember if the princess was made, but I know for a fact that I was created specifically to destroy the princess. Trudge forward? I don't have an option to fix this scenario, nor would I if I did.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
That's nice. I appreciate that.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door?
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
Oh. She finally gets to see what happens when she exits the cabin.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Not entirely. No, we haven't. You're in me. I am the long quiet. You are in me currently.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Would not suggest that. Noodle Arms does not like that. Pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Ella, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
It won't be long-lived.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I meant to be.
But you don't get a chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
You're fine, you're fine. Yeah, I don't even know how we go about looking for a champ. Never really chose this option because it just doesn't make any sense.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
I would agree. Yeah, we don't care about the narrator. Let's approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
It's fine. Ignore. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Ignore him. You have to look.
When I approach the mirror, you're supposed to disappear. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It is time for you to see what's in it. Huh. It's you. It's me! Oh. Well, we already know about the long quiet, but why didn't I get a notification? Let's go to the cabin. Let's go see what Princess looks like. Oh, hi, Princess! Oh. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between. I recognize it?
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
Oh, that's cool, man. Destroy your bot. Oh, wait. Attack the entity. Oh. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Destroy my own body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space, your body should be. You feel nothing at all? One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the way you're acting. Don't really care to get to know you. My plan's to more door. More door is the plan. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there is no bring me more.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna go. Don't really care to talk to you that much. We've already discussed all of that. So I will see you later.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
This one asks that too?
You won't.
No. Everything goes dark, and you die. Bring the specter to her. So that is the first episode of the genocide run of Slay the Princess. There's obviously so much more to explore. We got like, what, 5, 6 achievements in one run and 3 ending. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of time if you ask me. I mean, it took like an hour and 10 minutes, but considering normally doing 2 chapters takes that long, it's pretty good time. We are going to cut it off here, though, because I need brain break. I need a brain break so bad. That was a lot that just happened. Apparently, we can't destroy or attack her, so got my answer to that one. But there's still so much more to ponder, to question. Like, can we get back to the stair thing that we had before and then choose a different staircase? Or how many ways can we murder but not murder her? And how many voices are left? Either way, though, that is a problem for future me, not current me. Current me is about to go eat some lunch and chill out for a little bit. But thank you guys for watching as always. I love having you here and I love seeing your comments. And I recently got a request for a game that I'm going to be playing after lunch. And then I will also be uploading during Princess Week. This is Princess... Oh, wait, that's last week. Thank you guys for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you enjoy the ride. There will be more Princess to come in the future. I don't know how long it's going to take us to complete this game, but I do know that I want a full completion, and that means 100% of achievements and seeing 100% of endings. So if you want to see the full Princess playthrough with knock mics and all, then make sure to boop that subscribe button so that you don't miss out, because there will be so much more on this topic. But until next time, leave your comments below and hit that smash, boop, spack, bang, pow all over the like button. I don't really know what you guys do nowadays with that. I will see you booskies later.